Hey y'all, what's up? This is your boy Stacie Lamar of Chopping It Up with Stacie Lamar, and this is what's on my mind. Hey y'all, it's that time again. It's a special time. It's a wondrous time. It's a magical time. It's Christmas time. Now, what do we think about when we think about Christmas? We think about snow. We think about reindeer, presents, Christmas trees, and of course Santa. But what else do we think about? Come on, I know you know. Cookies, y'all. We think about cookies. Come on. I mean, we don't leave a burger and soda for Santa when he comes. No, we leave cookies and milk. Now, during this time, there are two specific cookies that we think about. There are sugar and gingerbread. Now, for the most part, everybody's on board with the sugar cookie. But there's those who can, and I was one of those people, who could either take or leave the whole gingerbread thing. Like I said, I was one of those people until my grandmother made me a batch of her cookies using one of her recipes. And let me tell you, I was hooked, y'all. I am hooked on the whole gingerbread cookie thing. You hear me? And I found a recipe that is similar to hers that I'd like to share with you in the description below. Alright? Now what you're going to need for these cookies are the following ingredients. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 2/3 cups of molasses. Now guys, for this recipe, I truly believe that the molasses is what makes the recipe, okay? So please do not skimp on the molasses. Get yourself a good quality molasses. Alrighty? We have 1/2 teaspoon of allspice, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. We have 1 egg, 1 stick of salted butter, 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, 3/4 teaspoon of ginger, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves. After you got all your ingredients together, you are going to mix all your wet ingredients together, and that includes the butter, eggs, and molasses. Okay, now after you get that thoroughly mixed, you're going to fold in and incorporate your dry ingredients. Alright? Now, if you have one of those big fancy mixers with the attachment, you can use that, of course. Now, if you don't, no worries. A wooden spoon or spatula will do just fine. Now, after you get the dough all mixed up, you are going to want to refrigerate it for at least 3 hours. Now, you can do this up to 2 days ahead of time, but you're going to want to at least let it refrigerate for 3 hours. Okay? Now, when you take it out of the fridge, you are going to roll out the dough 1/8 of an inch thick. Okay? You don't want them too thick. So 1/8 of an inch thick. Remember that. And after you get it rolled out, you are going to use your favorite cookie cutters and, cut out your cookies, and you're going to bake them in an oven that's been set at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. Now, after you pull them out of the oven and let them dry, you're going to end up with cookies like these. Now, I never said I was a cookie decorator. I'm a cookie baker. I'm a cookie decorator, so don't judge me. But you're going to end up with cookies like these. Now, this is all great and everything, and it smells wonderful. But my favorite way to eat them is all by themselves, just plain, y'all. No frosting, no anything. This is how my grandmother used to give them to me. And oh God, I wish you guys could just smell this. And oh my God, this is so good. Okay, please try the recipe. Let me hear in the comments below what you guys thought of the recipe. And I'm Stacie Lamar. And if you enjoy the content on the channel, please hit that subscribe and like button. I'm so sorry. I'm just enjoying this cookie. Please hit that subscribe and like button. And hit that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode of Chopping It Up drops. Again, I'm Stacie Lamar of Chopping It Up with Stacie Lamar. Wishing you and your family a very happy holidays. And this is what's on my mind.